discussion about, have you remembered, right? We discussed about operators concept, the most dangerous concept we are discussing, right? Operators concept in the Python, yes, we are discussing, right? In the, there are multiple operators we covered already. So something like arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators we completed. Okay, something like plus, minus, multiplication. Next division, modulo. Next and after that floor division, and then sir power operator. These things we covered already, right? So next, and after completing that, even we covered about relational operators also. Relational operators also we covered, right? Okay, something like less than or equal to. Next and after that greater than greater than or equal to, less than next less than or equal to, like these things we covered already, right? Okay, remember that. Next, after completing relational operators, we discussed about equality operators also. Okay, equality operators also we covered, sir. Equality operator, just we discussed about double equal and then not equal, right? These are two things we covered, right? Next, after the logical operators, also a bit dangerous concept we covered, sir. Logical operators we covered. Are you getting? So and operator, next or operator, next and after that not operator. These are three things we can apply for the Boolean and for the non-Boolean. If we apply for non-Boolean type, there are multiple loopholes we covered. Just remember that. Next, after that we cover bitwise operators. Are you getting? Just after that we cover bitwise operators, right? Bitwise operators we covered. Just observe that in the bitwise operators. Okay, sir, we discussed about AND operator, OR operator, AND operator, or OR operator we covered. Next, and after that XOR operator, XOR operator we discussed. Next, Boolean complement operator. Next, after completing the left shift operator and then right shift operator, right? Sir, these operators are by default considered, yeah, bitwise operators, right? Now my important conclusion is, there are these things. I hope here only we stopped, sir. We can apply these operators bitwise. Are getting? We can apply these operators bitwise. These operators are applicable for int type, and for Boolean type. Yeah, have you remembered, right? We can apply only for int type and Boolean type. By mistake, if you are trying to apply anywhere else, then immediately we will get the error. Remember, these bitwise, you are talking about bitwise operators are applicable only for int type and Boolean type. Okay, sir, by mistake, if you are trying to apply for any other type, immediately we are going to get type error, right? Remember that. So now, if we apply, what is about AND operator, right? Sir, bitwise. Have you remembered, right? Bitwise operators and operator. How it is going to work? AND operators are very simple. If both the bits are 1, then the result is 1. Okay, if both the bits are 1, then the result is 1. Otherwise, the result is 0. Remember that. Sir, similarly, OR operator, right? OR operator, right? If at least one bit is 1, then the result is 1. Otherwise, the result is 0. We covered already, right? Next, and after that, XOR operators are XOR operator. If both the bits are different, then automatically the result is 1. Otherwise, the result is 0. Up to that we covered already, right? Okay. So best example. Just have a look once, sir. Observe carefully, sir. Here I'm taking py. Okay, here my requirement is, sir, 4 and 5 are getting. If I'm taking 4 and 5, what the answer? Can you please tell? 4 and 5, what the answer we are going to get, sir? 5. I told already. 4 and 5 is the answer. 4. I told already, sir. Have you remembered? Bitwise we have to apply. Sir, 4 means 4 means 100. 4 means 100. 5 means 101. 5 means 101. 0 and 1. 0 and 1. 0. 0 and 0. 0. 1 and 1. 1. That's why the value by default you are going to get 4 is the answer. Okay, this result is nothing but 4 itself is the answer, right? Okay, observe that 4 is the answer. 4 or 5. What the answer we are going to get now? 4 or 5. What the answer, sir? 5 itself is the answer. 4 XOR 5. 4 XOR 5. What the answer by default you are going to get now? Now the answer is 1. You know, sir, up to that we covered already, right? Remember that. Okay. Sir, now what is the next cinema we require to discuss, right? Just to take a bit very special care, sir. So bitwise complement operator. What is the next one, sir? We have to discuss bitwise complement operator. Remember that here only I stopped. Bitwise complement operator. Okay, sir, this is the bitwise complement operator, right? Sir, you can apply for integer type, you can apply for Boolean type, no problem at all. Sir, now my question is negation, I mean bitwise complement operator of 5. Can you please tell what is the answer we got in the last session? Have you remembered? Sir, bitwise complement operator, negation of 5. What is the answer we got, sir? Sir, just observe that most of the people are going to feel 101. 5 is nothing but 101. If you apply complement operator, 1 will become 0, 0 will become 1, 1 will become 0. Its value is nothing but 2. Like this, most of the people are going to feel, sir. So the output is not 2. Have you remembered? That day I stopped somewhere. Very important, like I told, and minus 6 is the answer. Are you getting negation of 5 minus 6 itself is the answer, sir. Okay, sir, this is what is the output by default you are going to get minus 6 itself is the answer. Then immediately you ask us, sir, how we are going to get minus 6 as the answer, sir? Very simple. Yes, legend. A small mathematics background is required. Even if you don't know that, you can ignore, no problem at all, sir. Sir, just aware that. Have you look once, sir? I'm ready to discuss. Have you observe a bit very carefully about this one, sir. So here I'm taking just observe that negation of 5. Negation of 5, right? So why we are not getting? Why we are not getting? Sir, negation of 5 is minus 6. Remember that. So why we are getting minus 6? The reason for that is this point I didn't explain. Shanti, now onwards I hope fresh thing you require to aware. Sir, now negation of 5. Here take a bit very special care about this one, sir. Here 5, how you can represent in the memory? Are you getting 5? How you can represent in the memory, sir? Anyone can you please tell how you can able to represent in the memory? Very simple, sir. 101, 101. Actually, it seems 101, but internally my Python may follow 32-bit representation. 32-bit representation or 16-bit representation or 8-bit representation, like it never going to follow, sir, only 3 bits. Remember that. Suppose assume Python follows 8-bit representation or 32-bit representation, anything, sir. Assume the 32-bit representation is 5, sir. Assume. Sir, do you know, according to, sir, bitwise, this algebra, positive numbers, remember that a bit very carefully, sir. Is it positive number or negative number? Can you please tell? 5. Is it positive number or negative number? I respond, man. Positive or negative? Positive. The most significant bit. The most significant bit acts as sign bit. Remember this one. What is that, sir? The most significant bit acts as sign bit. 0 means positive. 1 means negative. Remember that. What is the first one, sir? 0 means positive. 1 means negative. Most significant bit acts as sign bit. 0 means positive. 1 means negative. Remember that. Now, sir, is it positive number or not? Positive. That's why first bit is 0 like this, right? Next, if it is the positive number, if it is positive number, so sign bit already completed. The remaining bits will represent value directly. Remember this one. The remaining bits will represent value directly. Observe that a bit very carefully, sir. So if it is the positive number, the remaining bits represent value directly, sir. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and so on. 1, 0, 1. Its value is 5. Suppose if it is the negative number, like if it is a negative number, then the remaining bits represent value indirectly. Remaining bits represent value indirectly. Not directly, sir. Indirectly in 2's complement form. Observe that a bit very carefully. Most dangerous points are mathematics background. Just I'm talking a bit internal. If it is a positive number, then the remaining bits will represent value directly. If it is a negative number, then the remaining bits is going to represent in 2's complement form. Okay, sir, make sure. Now, can you please tell how to get 2's complement form? Somewhere in our childhood, Boolean algebra, yes, digital logic design, somewhere you may heard. Sir, how you can able to find 2's complement? First, we have to find 1's complement and then add 1. How you can find 1's complement, sir? How you can find 1's complement? Zeros and 1's interchange. Regarding zeros and 1's interchange, if you interchange zeros and 1's, now we will get 1's complement. For that, if you can add 1. For that, if you can add 1, then automatically it will become 2's complement. Remember that, okay? So this knowledge, minimum, you people should require to aware. Sir, let me repeat once again. The most significant bit acts as sign bit. 0 means a positive number, 1 means a negative number. If it is positive number, then the remaining bits will represent value directly. Sir, positive numbers will be represented, positive numbers will represent values directly. Negative numbers will be represented in 2's complement form, okay, indirectly. That's all. Up to this is the clear. Now, with this knowledge, let me talk about, sir, what is the, how you can able to get, sir, -6. Very simple, sir. 5 in the memory, how it is going to be represented, sir? So most significant bit is the 0 and sir, if it is a positive number, remaining bits will represent value directly. 0 0 0 0 0 and so on. 1 0 1. 1 0 1 means 5. Now I'm talking negation of 5. Negation of 5. Sir, what it has to do? Negation. Apply complement operator. Complement for all 32 bits you require to apply, but not for only last 3 bits. Remember that most of the people apply only for last 3 bits. That's why the problems are. So some people are telling, sir, 101, 101, only 101. Complement means 0, 1 will become 0, 0 will become 1, 1 will become 0. Its value is nothing but 2, something like that. No, sir. You have to apply complement for all 32 bits. It's compulsory. That's why 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Dot. Next and after that, here have you observed 1 will become 0, 0 will become 1, 1 will become 0. That's all, sir. This is the negation of 5. Negation of 5, sir. I got bitwise complement of 5. Now my question is, whatever value represented by this is the value of negation of 5. Remember this one, sir. Whatever value represented, this is the value of negation of 5. Now my question is, what is the most significant bit? Can you please tell? What is the most significant bit? 1. If it is the 1, what is the meaning of that? Array, most significant bit is the 1. What it means? Negative number. Negative number. If it is the negative number, then the remaining bits will represent value in 2's complement form. Correct, right? Now observe that. So negation of 5 means this is the value. Well, sir, now negative. The most significant bit is the negative, sir. If it is the negative, because if the most significant bit is the 1, means a negative number. If it is the negative, then the remaining bits will represent value in 2's complement form. First, find 1's complement. How you can find 1's complement? Respond. For the remaining bits, I have to find 1's complement. How you can find 1's complement? Yes, sir, 1's will be replaced with 0, and then 0 will be replaced with 1, 1 will be replaced with 0, and 0 will be replaced with 1. Okay, well, and add 1, because I want to find 2's complement. Already 1's complement, add 1. 1 plus 1 is nothing but 1 0. Sir, it is the normal arithmetic addition. 1 plus 1, 1 0, because end carry 1 and 0. 0 plus 1, 1. Next, already 1 is there, 1. Remaining things are zeros only. Remember that 0 0 0 0 and like this. So 1 1 0, what about its value, sir? 6. 1 1 0, what about its value? 6. Already negative number, because the most significant bit is 1. That's why what output by default you are going to get, sir? -6. Clear? Yes. Are you in a position to understand, right? Why we are going to get -6? Remember that, okay? So now the output by default we are going to get -6. Most of the people are going to interchange only, sir, 3 digits. No, bitwise complement means all the 32 bits we require to reverse. We require to complement. Remember, The people who are very much interested, you people should aware. Otherwise, ignore that, no problem at all. You are not required to go for that much mathematics memory level things. Clear? Any doubt? Ayo, how many people got, sir? This is a discussion. Sir, we got clearly. Sir, why we are getting -6? Now we are in a position to understand. Sir, how many people got? Yes, we got clearly, like. Okay. The remaining people just have a look. That's all. Just a basic idea is by default enough. The people who are coming from computer science background, mathematics background, you can able to understand my words well. Okay, sir. Like anyway, beyond this much level, not required, man. Okay, now, sir, this is about bitwise complement operator. Remember that. Suppose if I apply negation of true, if I apply negation of true, sir. Okay, negation of true. True means bitwise. Okay, bitwise we have to use. Bitwise we require to use. Then automatically, can you spell out what is the answer by default? You are going to get negation of 1. Remember that, sir. Negation of 1. Again, 1 means not only 1 bit. Again, 1 means not only 1 bit. Repeat the total process. Then automatically, we are going to get -2 as the answer. If you want, have a look once. Negation of 1. What about its value? -2. Or negation of true. What is the answer by default? You are going to get -2. Clear? Okay, that's all, sir. So these are the things what you should aware about bitwise complement operator, right? Next, there are 2 shift operators are there in the Python, sir. There are two shift operators are there in the Python. 1 minute before that, some people are asking negation of false. What the value by default? You are going to get -1. So negation of false means 0. Negation of 0 are getting 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and so on. Sir, everything will be complemented, first point one's complement and add 1, like you are going to get -1, sir. Don't keep any doubt at all in that. Okay, sir, that's all. This is bitwise complement operator. Next cinema, we require to talk about shift operators. Remember that. Sir, the people who are coming from Java background, here, what is this shift operator? Can you please tell? What is this shift operator? Is it left shift or right shift? You respond, man. It is. Have you observed, right? Arrows moving towards right hand side. That's why right shift operator, right? Right shift. Sir, what is this one? What is this one, sir? This one is nothing but one left shift. Left shift operator. Are you getting? If I consider like this, what is this one? Anyone? Don't tell fast forward. End. Okay, here we observed, right? 3 right hand side symbols. 3, greater than symbols. Then automatically, what will happen? This is the left shift, this is the right shift. What about this one, sir? This one is by default considered unsigned right shift operator. Are you getting? Unsigned right shift operator. Remember that, sir. Unsigned right shift operator. But make sure this unsigned right shift operator not there in the Python. We have in Python only 2 shift operators are there, sir. Especially the people who are coming from Java background, they are going to feel, sir, unsigned right shift operator is there in Java, but what about this one? No such type of operator here. Remember that very, very carefully about this one, sir. Okay, like, sir, what is the behavior of left shift, right shift? These things I will discuss so that you people can feel more comfortable, right? First, left shift operator, right? Okay, sir, because left will come first. Assume left shift operator, right? Suppose I'm taking 10 left shift 2, sir. What is the meaning of 10 left shift 2? Sir, can you please shift 10 2 cells to the left hand side? Are you getting? Can you please shift 10 2 cells to the left hand side? Now my question is, take a bit very special case, sir. 10 means 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0 1 0. Are you getting that? 0 0 0 dot 1 0 1 0. Sir, 10. Do you know equivalent binary number is 1 0 1 0? Correct, right? Hey, respond. 10 means what is the equivalent binary number? 1 0 1 0 is the binary number, right? Now I have to shift two cells to the left hand side. Left shift operator, right? If you are going to shift two cells to the left hand side, now observe, let me take in the paint so that you can aware. Sir, what is the representation of 10? Yes, ma'am. What is the representation of 10? Here, just observe a bit carefully, sir. So 0, next and after that 0, dot 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 dot. Next 1 0 1 0 like this. 1 0 1 0. This is about my bits, right? Now, do you know if I shift two cells to the left, then these two cells will be gone. And here, do you know there are two left hand side, right hand side, two vacant cells by default will be created. Sir, if I shift towards left hand side two cells, automatically at the right hand side two vacant cells by default will be created, sir. These are two vacant cells we require to fill with zeros. Remember that. Are you in a position to understand? So if I shift the bits to the left hand side, then on the right hand side two vacant cells by default will be there. Those two vacant cells are going to be filled with zeros. Remember that. Now, sir, what about the remaining bits are 0 0 0 0 and so on, 1 0 1 0 0 0 like that. What about its values, sir? Very simple. 2 power 0, 2 power 1, 2 square. Are you getting it? 2 square, 2 power cube, 2 power 4, 2 power 5. Are you getting? 2 power 5. So 1 into 2 power 5, 32 plus 32 plus 0 into 2 power 4, 0, 0 plus 1 into 2 power 3, 8, sir. 1 into 2 power 3, 8, 0 into 2 square, 0. Next and after that 0, next and after that 0. Can you please tell what about its values are? 32 plus 8 is nothing but what? 40. Remember that 32 plus 8 is nothing but 40 by default we are going to get, sir. Now, if you shift two cells to the left hand side, what will happen, sir? These two will be gone. Next, here two vacant cells by default will be created. These two vacant cells we are going to fill with zeros. Remember that, sir. Then automatically what output by default we are going to get is sir, the output is 40 by default we are going to get. Let me cross check whether my analysis is the correct or not. Please respond. 10 left shift 2. 10 left shift 2. Here observe what is the answer by default we are going to get 40. Clear? Ayo, very simple, man. Shift operator. Shift to the left hand side, then on the right hand side two vacant cells by default will be there. Those two vacant cells can you please fill with can you please fill with the zeros? Is nothing but like, sir. Similarly right shift operator, right? Okay, similarly right shift operator, right shift. Okay, right shift means we require to move shift to the right hand side. Are you getting? We require to shift to the right hand side. 10 right shift 2. 10 right shift 2. Okay. Yes. For negative numbers, yes, Nandakishore, same. For negative numbers, first represent value in binary form. Remember that. First represent value in the binary form and then apply shift operator. Then you can able to get. Okay. So 10 right shift 2. This is about my requirement, right? Can you please tell 10, 10, 10 and so on? Okay, 1, 0, 1, 0. Remember. Now, right shift 2. If I right shift 2, then automatically, sir, these bits by default will be gone, sir. The last bits by default will be gone. On the left hand side, two vacant cells by default will be there. Correct or not? Okay. So, right hand side you are moving. That's why last two bits by default will be gone, sir. So now on the left hand side, vacant cells by default will be there. Remember, these vacant cells we have to fill with the sign bit. Remember that. These vacant cells we have to fill with the sign bit. Observe that. So if it is the positive number, fill with 0. If it is the negative number, fill with 1. Okay. But anyway, 10 is the positive number. That's why fill with zeros. Remember, 0 0 0 0 and so on, 1 0. What about its values are all are zeros. At last only 1 0. Then automatically what is the value? 2 by default is the answer. Clear? Okay. Now just let me cross check, sir. Is it correct or not? 10 right shift 2, then automatically 2 itself is the answer, sir. That's all. So these are various operators, whatever we have related to, okay, this bitwise operators, right? So total what operators we covered? Can you please observe that? Sir, AND operator we covered. Next, OR operator we covered. Next, XOR operator we covered. Bitwise complement operator we covered. Next, left shift we covered. Right shift we discussed, right? Okay. These operators you can apply either for Boolean types or for int values. If we apply for int values, we checked already. If we apply for int values, we checked already. But if we apply for the Boolean data type, what is the answer, sir? Very simple. If you consider true and true, observe that true and true. Sir, if both are true, then the result is always true, sir. If at least one is false, if at least one is false, the result is always false. Remember that. Yeah, in the case of Boolean, how you can able to do is like that. Similarly, true or false. Can you please guide? What the answer we are going to get? True or false? Array, true or false? What the answer? True or false? Yes, true. At least one is. Next one after that, negation of true. Next, sir, true, X or false. What the answer? True X or false. What the answer? True, because both are different. That's why true is the answer. True itself is the answer. Next, negation of true. Already I covered. Negation of true, bitwise, -2 is the answer. Okay. If you consider not true, then false is the answer. Remember this one. Not true, false is the answer. Negation of true, -2 itself is the answer, sir. Okay. Next, here true, left shift 2. Okay. Well, what answer by default we are going to get? Can you please respond? You know, true, right shift 2. Can you please tell what is the answer in the last two cases? Yes, good. Can you please guess the answer? You are not required to guess. I hope you can able to evaluate. Left shift, right shift, bitwise operators, shift operators. Can you please, remaining people? Yes. Remaining people, can you please? Right shift is the 4, left shift is the 0, something like. Very simple. 1. True means what? 1. Let me apply left shift operator. True means 1. Let me apply left shift operator. 0, 1. Okay, something like that. Now, left shift 2. Then automatically 2 cells by default will be gone. Left shift 2, moving towards left hand side means 2 cells will be gone. On the right hand side, 2 vacant cells by default will be there. In the vacant cells, always filled with 0. Then automatically, so what is the result of this one? 1 0 0. 1 0 0 means what? 4. Okay, remember that. So true left shift 2 means the output by default we are going to get 4, sir. Observe that. True left shift 2 I'm taking. What the answers are? 4 by default we are going to get. Similarly, true right shift 2. Anyone can you please tell? True right shift 2. Sir, true means 1. 1 means 0 0 0 0 1. Now I want to move towards right hand side. Last 2 bits by default will be gone. Now 2 vacant cells by default will be there. Sir, in the 2 vacant cells, sign bit means positive number only, 0 0. Then automatically, what is the result, sir? All are zeros. If all are zeros, the output by default you are going to get, observe that, 0. Sir, true right shift 2, the value by default you are always going to get 0 only. Clear? Any explanation is required? Okay, that's all. Just only thing is, sir, there are multiple loopholes we are covering. That's why just revise especially operator videos multiple times. Remember that. Okay. Now the next one we have to talk assignment operators. Right. assignment operators we require to discuss, right? So now just take a bit very special care about this one. We can use the assignment operator to assign value to the variable. Something like x is equal to 10. What I'm doing? What I'm doing, sir? X is equal to 10. What I'm doing? So just we are assigning 10 to the variable x, which is nothing but assignment operator, right? But make sure assignment operator sometimes combined with some other operator also. Are you getting assignment operator? Sometimes combined with some other operator also. How you can able to do that, sir? Very simple. X plus is equal to 10. Are you getting x plus is equal to 10? Something like this type of operator is called compound assignment operator. Are you getting these operators are by default considered what? Compound assignment operators, right? Remember this one. Compound assignment operators by default we are going to have. So how you can able to do that, sir? Okay, here very simple. Plus equal. You know, x plus equal to 10. What is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of that? X is equal to x plus 10. You know, from our childhood onwards, we know, sir, what are various possible compound assignment operators in the Python? Plus equal, minus equal, multiplication equal, next division equal, next one after that modulo equal, division equal, modulo equal, okay, modulo equal, next floor division equal, next all arithmetic operators, happily we can apply as compound assignment operators, no problem at all. Next and equal, are equal, are getting and equal, are equal, x are equal, bitwise complement operators, right? X are equal. Next similarly, sir, right shift equal, left shift equal. Sir, all these things are possible. Okay, yeah, the compound assignment operator you can apply, no problem at all. X is equal to 10. I'm taking, sir. Observe that x right shift equal is equal to 2. Can you please tell what is the meaning of this line? What is the meaning of this line? This line equal to x is equal to x right shift to 2. Are you getting? X is equal to x right shift to 2, like this, right? So we can combine assignment operator with some other type. We can combine assignment operator with some other type, which is nothing but compound assignment operator. So what are various possible compound assignment operators in the Python? Remember that 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. 7 plus these 6. 7 plus 6, almost around 13. Around 13 compound assignment operators are possible in the Python. Remember this one, sir. Any explanation is required? Any explanation is required? Okay, that's all. Make sure, sir. Now here just take a bit very special care, not required to keep much explanation about this one. If I can consider x is equal to 10, x plus is equal to 20, I'm taking. X is equal to 10, x plus is equal to 20, I'm taking. Yes. So x plus is equal to 20 means what is the value of x, sir? X is equal to x plus 20. X plus 20 means 10 plus 20, 30. So if I print x value 30, I have to get. If I print x value 30 by default we are going to get. Similarly, x is equal to 10, I'm taking. X and equal 5. X and equal 5, I'm taking. Anyone, can you please tell what is the answer? X and equal, and operator is always talks about bitwise operator. X and equal is equal to 5 means x is equal to x and 5. 10 and 5. 10 and 5. What is the answer, sir? 10 and 5. 10 means 1 0 1 0. 5 means 0 1 0 1. Are you getting 0 1 0 1? And operator, right? And operator means both are different 0. I mean at least sir, both should be 1, but sorry, both are different 0. Here also 1 and 0 0. 0 and 1 0. 1 and 0 0. Then automatically only zeros then the output by default you are going to get 0, sir. Observe that. X, what is the X value? By default you are going to get 0. Clear? Are you able to understand, right? Okay, that's all. Next, what is about increment operator? If the increment operators are there in the Python, I have the bigger doubt, sir. X, increment operators are there in the Python. Just observe, in Java, we have, sir, x is equal to 10 plus plus x, plus plus x, x plus plus, x plus plus, minus minus x, x minus minus. Remember this. Sir, these operators available or not available? Can you please cross check? X is equal to 10, I'm taking. Plus plus x. Have you observed? Is it plus plus x? What about its value? We are going to get 10 only. Why it is going to be 10, sir? Plus plus x means first increment and then right. Okay, x plus plus. I'm taking syntax error. Remember this one. Next, minus minus x. 10 only. Minus minus x 10 only. Next, x minus minus invalid. Sir, what this behavior, man? Yes? Anyone, can you please tell? Hare? What is this behavior? Either increment and decrement operators are available in the Python. Yes, man. So this one plus plus x, 10 I'm getting. Next, x plus plus syntax error. Minus minus x, 10 I'm getting. X minus minus. Then immediately we are getting syntax error. Sir, what is the meaning? What is the meaning of this? Anyone, can you please guess? Internally what thing is happening? Excellent, Srinu. Anyone, can you please guess internally what thing is happening? So increment and decrement operators are allowed in the Python or not? Yes. Increment and decrement operators are allowed in the Python or not? Remember that? So increment and decrement operators not allowed in the Python. So plus plus x, x plus plus, minus minus x, x minus minus x, such type of things are not allowed. Increment and decrement operators are not there. Then immediately you ask, sir, in the first case, sir, why it is providing some output? Do you know? Here increment is not happening. If real increment is going to be happen, what is the output I have to get? Can you please tell? According to Java, if real increment is going to be happen, what is the answer we have to get? 11. But am I getting 11? No. I got what is the output, sir? Sir, x plus plus x. What is the answer? 10 only. We are getting 10 only. Means increment is not happening. Internally, what will happen is plus of. Okay. Internally, what thing is happening is, sir, plus of plus. Can I use right? Plus of x value. Oh, x is the 10. For this 10 plus 10, you are specifying. Plus 10, you are specifying. Sir, you can just, it is treated as a sign only. Plus plus plus. If you want, you can take sir, 3 pluses also. It is also valid. Means that boss, it's the positive number. You are telling that it is a positive number. That's all you are telling. Beyond that, oh, perform increment, perform decrement, such type of things are not allowed. Have you observed, right? Plus x. Are you getting that? Okay. You can take like you can take like the answer by default you are going to get 10 only, because it means that it is considered the sign but not operator. Remember that. Same way, minus x. What about its value? Minus 10. Minus x. What will happen? Minus of minus x. Minus will become what? 10. Correct or not? Minus of minus will become plus. Okay, like that. Minus x. What about its value? 3 times minus. What about its value? Minus x. What about its value? Minus 10. Are you able to understand, right? So internally, these things are treated, sign symbols only, but not increment and decrement operators. That's why increment and decrement operator are not allowed in the Python. Make sure, sir, you should aware. Clear? Yes. Up to this, not required to keep much explanation about this one, sir. Next and after that, there are some special operators we require to discuss, right? Observe that very carefully about this one. Special operators are there in the Python. Just two types of special operators we have to discuss. Special operators in the Python. Okay, what is the first? Python defines two special operators, right? First one is identity operators. Can I spell out what is the word? Identity operators. Second ones are membership operators. Membership operators, right? Sir, every time we are going to use these, that's why you should have clarity about this one, sir. Identity operators. Very simple, sir. What is the meaning of identity? Sir, here we can use identity operator for address comparison. Are you getting? For address comparison, we can use identity operators for address comparison. What it means is how you can use. Sir, do you know in the last session I used already, but how many people remembered? I don't know that. A is B. A is B. Are you getting good? A is B. Can you please tell when is operator returns true? If both are pointing to the same object. Remember this one, sir. If both are pointing to the same object, then only it returns true. Okay. If both are not pointing to the same object, then automatically it returns false. Okay. This one itself is nothing but okay identity operator. Either is you can use, or is not. Okay, is not also you can use. A is not B means sir A and B both are not pointing to the same object. Both are not pointing to the same object. This thing itself is nothing but identity operators. Are you getting that? So first one is and then is not. Have a look once, sir. My requirement is A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10. Now A is B. What is the answer? Please respond. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10, A is B. What is the answer by default you are going to get now? A is B. True. Because have you remembered integer objects are immutable and the reusability is there. Both are pointing to the same object. Because here how many objects will be there? Only one object with the 10. In the last videos I covered very clearly, sir, in the last session. A and B both are pointing to the same object, then A is B. What is the output by default we are going to get? True itself is the answer, sir. Let me cross check. A is equal to 10, A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10. Next, A is B or not. Sorry, here indentation here. A is B or not. What is the answer, sir? True by default we are going to get. Remember this one, sir. A is B or not is nothing but true itself is the answer, sir. Okay. Now what I'm trying to take here is A is equal to 10, B is equal to 10, A is B or not. Like true itself is the answer by default we are going to get. Similarly, sir, X is equal to true. X is equal to true, Y is equal to true, and X is Y. What is the answer? Please respond. What is the answer by default you are going to get? Respond, man. X is equal to true, Y is equal to true. In the case of Boolean, always. In the case of Boolean, always we are going to get sir true because two different objects won't be created, only one object, and it will be reused. Okay, remember that. Alok, why I am getting indentation error is here we observed here I user space. Are you getting? Here I user space. Because of that, I'm getting indentation error. So make sure spaces, these kind of things in the Python very dangerous, especially in the flow control. I will give more concentration about that. Don't worry. Okay. Now here just observe A is equal to 10.5, B is equal to 10.5. A and B both are which type of values? A and B both are which type of values? Float values. In the Python, double data type is not there, only float. A is B. What is the answer? Respond. A is B. What is the answer we are going to get? The output by default we are going to get is false is the answer. Gopi, take a bit special care. False is the answer. The reason for that is in the case of float, and complex, never going to be reused. Remember this one. Always a new object will be created, sir. In this, A pointing to one float object is valued at 10.5. Next and after that, B is pointing to another float object. Of course, internal value is A is, okay, like this. So, what is the output by default you are going to get? False is the answer. Now I have very dangerous point. A is equal to B. A is equal to B. Can you please tell what the answer now? Have you remember? Double equal operator always meant for content comparison. Is operator always meant for reference comparison. Sir, A content 10.5, B content is also 10.5 only. Content comparison, true itself is the answer. The most valuable, important question for the interview room. What is the difference between double equal operator and the is operator? Sir, A double equal to B, A is B, A double equal to B, A is B. What is the difference, right? Double equal operator always meant for content comparison. Remember this one. Always meant for content comparison. A is B always meant for reference comparison. Remember that. Reference comparison. Very, very important question for the interview room. First one for content comparison. Second one for reference. Reference comparison. If both are pointing to the same reference, then only it returns true. Clear for all of you, right? Yes. Very important question for the interview room. Sir, I want to check both the references pointing to the same object or not. Can I require to use double equal or is? Both the references pointing to the same object or not? I want to check. Can I require to use is operator or double equal operator? Is operator. Okay. I want to check content of two objects are same or not. Even the objects are different. I want to check contents of two objects are same or not. Then we should go for double equal operator. A bit dangerous concept. Take very, very special care about this terminology, right? Okay. Now I'm taking one more example, sir. Observe that a bit carefully. Here I'm taking, let me open a small file because you have more concentration, more time recommended to spend. Very, very important concept, okay, for this. That's why. Sir, I'm taking A is equal to Durga. A is equal to Durga. B is equal to Durga I'm taking. Sir, both are string objects. Both are string objects, right? I'm taking. Sir, now print of ID of A. Can you please tell what I'm going to get? Print of ID of A, address of A. Similarly, ID of B. Are you getting address? Sir, now I'm taking A is B or not? Sir, can you please guide what is the output I will get now if I run this code? A is B. What is the output I'm going to get? True, because in the case of string, always going to reuse existing object only. Always going to reuse existing object only. That's why, sir. Now observe very carefully about this terminology, right? Okay, py test.py. Sir, have you observed address of first one, address of second one, both are the same, both are pointing to the same object. That's why true itself is the answer we are going to get, sir. Now another thing, sir. Have you look very carefully about this one. I have list 1 is equal to sir 1 2 3. I'm taking, sir. 1 2 3 I'm taking. That's all. This is about my first list. This is the second list we have. Second list. Sir, now do you know list objects are mutable or immutable? List objects are mutable or immutable? List objects are mutable. Tuple is immutable. That's why Sir, if I print ID of list 1, print ID of list 2, can you please tell both are same address or different address? Same address or different address? Different address. Okay, can you please tell same address or different? Different, because in the case of list reusing the same object, no such type of terminology. That's why what is the output by default you are going to get is, what is the output by default you are going to get is, observe that, sir, both are different addresses. So we don't feel that, sir, both are same. 424, 464 are getting, both are different. That's why if I use is operator between these two lists, list 1 is list 2, what is the answer? What is the answer? False, because both are not pointing the same. If I use a list 1 double equal to list 2, what is the answer? List 1 double equal to list 2. Okay, so true is the answer. Sir, list 1 is not list 2. Have you observed? Sir, first one, can you please guide what is the answer? First one, what is the answer? List 1 is list 2, false is the answer, because both are not pointed the same. List 1 is not a list 2. What is the answer we are going to get? True is the answer. Okay, list 1 double equal to list 2, what is the answer we are going to get? List 1 double equal to list 2, true is the answer. Okay, now have a look once. Can you please observe? First time false, but remaining two things are nothing but true. Observe, very important point for the interview room, sir. What is the difference between double equal operator and the is operator? Remember that. Okay, that's all. Next, Alok, you are asking something. Okay, if you want complete comparison, means reference comparison and content comparison, Alok, you are not required to compare like that. You are telling some code. Where is that? Can you copy paste again? Who asked this out? Alok, you only, right? Yeah. Here, just observe that for complete comparison, should we use like this? Like he's asking, should we use like this? A double equal to B, so content should be same, and A is B. So for complete comparison, can I require to use like this or not? Very simple, sir. Very simple. You should not use like that. What is the reason is, if A is B is true, what is the meaning of that? What is the meaning of the A and the B both are pointing to the same object? If both are pointing to the same object, always content of A and the content of B always the same, because both are pointing to the same object only. That's why we are not required to use this type of thing. If you want, if A is B returns true, automatically content is always the same. Are you getting? Hello? Yes? Okay, well, now what happened in the case of set? Okay, Sanket, in the case of set also, same rule is applicable. Is operator, set is also by default immutable. Set is also by default immutable. Remember that, okay? That's why set case also, okay? Sorry, set case is mutable. That's why in the list of whatever behavior we got, the same behavior by default we have in the case of set also. Don't worry about that. If you want, I will give an example, not required. List case, whatever behavior you are saying, same behavior by default you are going to see in the case of set also. Then some people are asking, sir, there is no index. In the case of set, values are there or not? It is always going to check, sir. Values are there or not? It is always going to check. It is never going to compare order. It is never going to compare index. Remember that, okay? So now I have still that doubt. Anyway, let me clarify. Set, how you can represent values? Can you please guide how you can represent set values? Within curly braces. Are you getting within curly braces? So now same thing only. let me take here just a curly braces like this. I'm taking, sir. Now let me execute this code. Observe. Let me execute this code. Okay? Am I getting same expected answer or not? Yes, I'm getting same expected answer. Is operator, not is operator. Next one after that, true. Now my question is, take very special care. Suppose I'm changing the order, sir. order I'm changing. Can you please tell this set under this set both are the same or not? Sir, even I'm using list. Okay, don't get confused. Sir is using now. Oh, every list I have to replace with yes one, yes one. Next, every list 2 I have to replace with yes 2. Okay. Now observe that. Can you please guide what is the answer we are going to get? I'm talking about double equal operator. Is it returns true or not? Sir, it's always going to return false because both are reusing the same object won't be there. This one and this one both are different object. Is operator always returns false? Is not operator always returns true? I know that. What about double equal operator? What about double equal operator? Returns true or false? Because as for mathematics, in the set order we never going to compare. All the elements present in set first one and second one both are there or not, irrespective of their order. According to set theory, mathematics set theory, we never going to compare. We never going to compare order. Suppose in the mathematics, if S is 1, 2, 3, but S2 is 3, 1, 2 I'm taking. But S3 is okay 3, 2, 1 I'm taking. Have you observed? In all cases, the output is always true only. Remember that all are equal because in the set elements are there or not we require to check. Okay. Now let me cross check. What is the output by default we are going to get. Have you observed? Yes. Have you observed? True. That's why in the case of set, we never going to worry about order because order, such a type of concept, not applicable for the set. I change the order, no problem. Both are still equal because how many elements are there? Here also the same number of elements. Next, which elements are there? Here also same. But order, I don't want to worry. Suppose if these are lists, oh, dangerous concept. If these are lists, can you please tell what will happen? What will happen if these are the list objects? What will happen? Dangerous concept. Do you know? In the case of list, these two lists are not equal because order is important. What is the answer by default we are going to get last? False should be the answer. So don't get confused. False is the answer. Clear? Ayo. If anyone having the doubt, can you please rise so that I will explain. The remaining people also, can you please? Is it okay? Or still you have some doubt so that I can clarify? Everyone can able to understand? Okay. Sir, my very important question for the entire room. What is the difference between is operator and the double equal operator? Simple answer. Is operator is always applicable. Is operator is meant for is operator meant for reference comparison. Double equal operator meant for content comparison. That's all. Next, in the case of list, when we say that two list objects are equal, it should contain same number of elements and the elements should be in the same order. Same elements, same number, same order. If it is the list, double equal operator. If it is the set, same number of elements, but order is not important. Remember that, okay? List comparison, set comparison, like that you should aware. Okay, that's all. This is about what is the list. Double equal membership of identity operators, right? Now, what is the next thing we have to talk about? Membership operators. Are you getting what is the next one, sir? Membership operators, right? Sir, very most commonly used operators are these things. Make sure, sir, to check whether a particular member is available or not. I want to check, sir. For that, in operator, not in. Are you getting in operator and not in? These are the two operators we are going to use. Very, very simple. How you can able to use, sir? Sir, suppose assume that x is equal to x is equal to, hello, hello, learning Python is very easy. Like this I took, sir. Learning Python is very easy. Like this I took. This is about my string. Now print of, sir, can you please tell h, h in x or not? H in x or not? Can you please guide what is the answer we are going to get? Yes, h is there. Where h is there, sir? Python. H is there, or otherwise don't get confused. H capital already there, sir. Are you getting? Already there. Okay, like, sir, now I'm asking, either z is there here or not? Z is there or not? Yes, z is not there. I'm not seeing anywhere z. That's why false is the answer. Now I'm taking, okay, h not in x. Next, z not in x. Like this I'm asking. So first one, can you please guide what the answer? Please guide. First case, what the answer? True is the answer. Is it available or not? Yes. Second one, sir. Second one, false is the answer, because z is not there. H not in x, false is the answer. False is the answer, because the reason is h is already there. He is asking about not in x. What is the last one? Z not in x. Yes, man. Z is not there. Not there. That's fine. True is the answer. Let me cross check. Let me cross check this one. What is the output? By default you are going to get true, false, false, true. Itself is the answer. Clear? Is it our expected answer? Yes. Okay, that's all, sir. How it works internally? Sanket, what you are getting, what your doubt? Either h is there or not? I'm always going to search. Yes, h is already there. Are you getting right? Next, z. Either z is there or not? Either z is there or not? It is always going to search character by character. Okay, from begin to end. If it is a string, okay, sorting or something, it won't be there. Yeah, clear? Okay, now my question is, let me go for one more small chota example, so that you will get much clarity, sir. I have one list is there, sir. I have one list is there. My list is, what is the list here is, sir, I'm taking Sunny, okay, Sunny, comma, Bunny, next comma, Chinny, comma, Winnie, like I'm taking. Sir, that's all. This is my list. Sunny, Bunny, Chinny, Winnie is there. Four characters are there, sir. Here there are total four characters are available, right? Now my point here is, take a bit very special care. Sir, print of, okay, Sunny in list one. Sunny in list one or not? Okay. Okay, can you please check? Sunny is available in the list or not? Something like in Java contains method. Are you getting something like in Java contains method? Whatever there, here also same. Sunny in list one or not? Okay. What is the answer? By default, you are going to get true itself is the sorry, name list I took, not list one. List. What is the answer? By default, you are going to get true itself is the answer. Clear? Okay. Now my question is, sir, same thing you can ask, either turning in list one or not? Either turning in list one or not? Yes, not there. Then automatically false is the answer. So to check whether a particular object is available or not available, for that purpose we can use this membership operators, right? That's all. Are you in a position to understand? Okay. Next, there is one more concept is there, sir, named with the ternary operator. Remember this one. There is one more concept is there, named with the ternary operator, right? Ternary operator. Okay. Now my question is, take very special care about this one, sir. Or do you know, in Java we have question mark colon? Have you remembered? We have question mark colon itself is nothing but ternary operator, right? Okay. But in Python, this one is nothing but something like What is the way? What is the way, sir? Very simple. X is equal to A. X is equal to A. If condition else B. else B. Observe that, sir. A, if condition, else B, like this, right? Sir, what is A? Here, A is the first argument, condition is the second argument, and B is the third argument. That's why total how many arguments are available, sir? 3 arguments by default available, which is nothing but ternary operator, right? Three arguments are there, sir. Sir, now very simple example I want to talk. X is equal to 4 if 10 greater than 20. Else, sir, 5 I'm taking. If I can take like this, if I print X value, what is the answer we are going to get? So X value is the 4 if 10 greater than 20, else 5 is the answer. Else 5 itself is the answer, sir. Then automatically what is the answer by default we are going to get? Here is, sir, 5 itself is the answer. Let me cross check. Ey, okay, like what is the X value, sir? 5. Clear for all of you, right? Sir, it's the more easy, sir. So more easy, something like reading English statement. Beyond that, nothing. Reading English statement. Sir, 4 if 10 greater than 20. Else 5, sir. Else 5, sir. Like you are going to aware. Here question mark symbol, colon symbol, such type of things are not available here, right? Okay. Everyone got the basic idea? But anyway, small 1 or 2 examples I will discuss in the next session. Don't worry about that. Yes, Akash, I didn't get you. Can you please tell what your doubt? Akash. Sir, 4 is the answer. No. Here just observe 4 if 10 greater than 20. Is the 10 greater than 20? Is the 10 greater than 20? No. If 10 is greater than 20, then 4 is the answer. Else 5 is the answer. Remember that this condition fails. If this condition fails, then this is the value. Else this is the value. That's why we are going to get 5 as the output. Yes, we can use multiple conditional operators also. No problem at all. That part I will discuss. Don't worry about that. Tomorrow I will add some more extra masala for this conditional operator. Some small 1 or 2 examples I will discuss. And then we should go for operator precedence. Next math module we are going to discuss. With that, our operators concept is going to be completed, right? Okay, that's all. Clear? Next, just Nanda Kishore is asking, what is the negation of true? Negation of true. What is the output? Anyone remember? What the answer we got? Negation of true. -2. Sir, first true means what? 1. In the memory it is going to be represented 1 0 0 0 0 0 1. In the memory, sir, 32-bit representation or 18 bits or 16 bits, it's going to be there. Now I want to apply negation. If you want to apply negation, what will happen, sir? Zeros will become ones will become zeros. So at last like this. So all are replaced with 1. Last one replaced with 0. Like this it is going to be happen. Clear? Now my question is, what is this one? Can you please tell? 1. Most significant bit is 1. Most significant bit is 1. 1 means, sir, it is the negative number. If it is the negative number, the remaining bits will represent value in 2's complement form. Sir, how you can find 2's complement? First find 1's complement. 0 0 0 0 ... 1. Zeros will become ones will become zeros. Next, add 1 for that. Add 1 for this. If I can add 1 plus 1 0. Already here 0 is there. 0 plus 1 is nothing but 1 ... like. Are you getting? What is the output by default? We are going to get 1 0. 1 0 means 2. 2 already negative. So -2 itself is the answer. Yes, Nanda Kishore. Yes, okay. Let me cross check. negation of true. The answer is the -2. That's all. Next, is it necessary to use only relational operator condition in ternary operator? No. You can use any operator in the condition, no problem at all, sir. But make sure it should return true or false. Jyotiranjan, it should return true or false. That's all. Any operator you can able to take, no problem at all. Okay, that's all, friends. So in the tomorrow we will discuss further continuation part.